Okay. Sorry. I think it may be rude to ask this, but as you say that people are not care about the life, and I'm just curious that in your traditional or in your religion, like because like Chinese, we will like build a. We tend to build a grave and worship your incense year by year. Yeah. Then so in Cambodians traditional religion, do you have this kind of tradition to memorize the past?
Well, from the ancient time, we practice Hinduism.
Yeah.
Hinduism, you can see, on some ancient temples in Cambodia, particularly in Angkor Wat.
Yes.
You can see. And then, after Hinduism, came the Buddhism. And then they destroyed all the Hinduism statues. They created something that worship the Buddhism. But I don't know how much they know about the philosophy of Buddhism. I think religion it's just like
a tool to go
fashionable. You have to. It's like a tool. It's like a LV bag. You have to carry this because I'm part of the LV, and actually they not really. Of course, today you can see that Cambodians they really practice Hinduism. It's a blend between Hinduism and Buddhism. Buddhism is quite logical and rational. It's just something to deal with the inside, And Buddha does not believe in the outside force to help you, but you have to help yourself. Yes, really. He just like a physicist, He understand the human soul. And Cambodia, I think, well, the Hinduism, but not they have experience with Buddhism. Very little. If you pick up one small idea about Buddhism and then discuss, no idea. Buddhism. I mean, Buddha. He has a strong objection over wealth. The wealth. Let's get the yuan.
The honor.
Fame, wealth. No object. He refused. But in Cambodia, it's contract. You have to make more money. You have to make more fame. Yeah. And actually, they have Cambodian. They have a long history practicing animism. They believe in spirit. They pray every day. Everything that really bring them the interest. Even, for example, they would worship. I think many cases in Cambodia they would worship the banana tree. The fruit has three fruit like this together. They would pray. If they saw a lizard on the wall with two tails like this, they would cut and then pray. If they had if a snake had two heads, they would pray. If they saw a stone that resembled perhaps a head of Buddha, they will pray. So that they mostly practice. Yes. And at the villages in Cambodia, every corner on the small road, you will have a shrine that you can only see stones or bones. I don't know what kind of bones. And they make their own think, that it can be the spirit of the village or something like that, but in different way. It distinguishes between village to village, and they have long history about that. But some scholars say that Cambodia is not, we don't really practice Buddhism. That's animism, very strong. But it's clear if you go out of the city to the countryside, 100%. It's animism. We practice animism.
他刚刚是讲到就是柬埔寨的宗教情形，就是一般会认为，就我们会说柬埔寨国教是佛教，但其实比如说在过去吴哥窟时期、高棉帝国的时候是印度教的。然后他的想法是他觉得柬埔寨人并不是真的很，好像说自己是佛教，但好像只是带了一个就是一个箱子这样子，然后他并不是真的很在实践这些佛教的精神。然后比如说如果你跟他讨论佛教思想，其实大家就是就是不是很了解这样。然后他觉得比较像柬埔寨某些，比如说在乡下的时候比较像是泛灵信仰，比如说他可能看到一个蛇有2个头，然后就就是跟他拜一拜这样之类的。然后比如说在很多那种街角会看到有那种小房子，然后有一个一个，像我不知道怎么讲，对，神龛之类小小的像泰国那样，然后他们就会拜一拜这样。
Yeah, but regarding the bones, that of course people they build a house or planting the orange or whatever, on the graveyard. And of course they still have the piece of bones, sometimes because of the time, the rain, and the body that really were buried, very shallow, the bone would come out sometime. And then one thing they have to do, not to collect them and worship, no. You know what they say?
Yeah.
They burn them. They burn all the bones. It just,
They won't think it will cause the angry of the.
Sorry?
They won't think it will, like you burn them, then it will cause the angry of the dead.
Spirit. No, they just told me like that, They said, no, just burn them all to ash.
Like it
That's
was a
That's what they
normal
can
thing.
do.
It's
That's
not.
what they can do.
It's not very. It's not nothing special.
Nothing special, but and then I don't know. I don't know what kind of thoughts or idea I used to project that kind of practice, behavior. I don't know. I have to conduct actually research or interview, about what they think about why how to say why what makes them to decide to burn this kind of human remains. I don't have answer, I'm sorry. But not me, but the whole country, But people just said, well, it's like that. It's just the way it is. They only take care about the relatives, but if they think, well, all these 50,000 people are not my relatives, of course they managed to put the soil on the grave like this thick, through time, 30 years after, you can still have.
他是说，比如说有些的尸体可能不是，就是比如说埋比较浅，然后有时候现在可能还是会发现就一些骨骸，然后这时候就是柬埔寨人他可能会选择就是把它就是焚烧掉，然后就他还蛮就是觉得疑惑，就是为什么这些人想要做这样。然后那些人就说，可能也许那些人认为是这就不是他们的亲戚，就是所以他们就觉得，就是现在就这样。
And some people say, Mary Rattana, there are many thousands of graveyards like this in Cambodia. You're gonna put every sign on that. But I said, no, you don't need to put any sign. You don't need to do, like ceremonies for this. But we have to create a mechanism that people you know that
When they found any bones, they can take these bones to somewhere. They can
well,
collect
some
them.
people they manage to take all the bones and put in a stupor.
Yeah.
Very well preserved. Very well preserved. Yes, some villages, and they know that they know all the graveyards. They know in one village. They know everywhere. They know everything about the graveyard. But some they manage to.
是，其实这个村子都会知道说，比如说那些就是那边有墓园什么之类的，但是他们有些人可能会选择把一些就是骨骸拿出来，但有些人可能就不会。
And even the center itself, the Cambodian center, the documentation of Cambodia, they have a magazine called Finding the Truth. And then they still conducted research about how many, the numbers of graveyards in Cambodia. And then at one point, they found out that all the graveyards, most graveyards led by the Khmer, now they are rice field and vegetable or fruit plantation. When they found out that, they just they cannot say anything. Yeah, but you know, searching for the truth. But when you found the truth is not really easy to reveal. You know, that's the nature of the truth. Yeah, and then they just it's too much for them. They don't know how to show this kind of I can say stupidity. I think it's too much for them to, because when I met a person that works there, a researcher, he didn't really try to cooperate with me with the landscape or time film.
You're not easy to cooperate with, huh?
No, they're easy, but they kind of scared.
I see.
And then I tried, please give me a list of the graveyards that they are now today, the rice field, vegetable fields, and the fruit plantation. And then he tried to do something else, you know. But I keep asking him, and one day he said, Rattana, look, they are everywhere. And me myself, I don't know too. I only found some. But through my research, I think almost in the whole country, in the mountain, in the rice field, just everywhere, scattering. And the Khmer, they're not really systematic when they bring all the bodies to bury. They just bury them here, there, and there. They don't have a plan. They just, or sometimes they, during the wartime, sometimes if they found a big, the well, you know, water well, they just throw people into the well. And sometimes when you're really thirsty, you need, because I read a book. Some victims really, you know, they said about that because they're really thirsty. And then they look into the well, body inside. And there are many cases like this. And also they use the bomb ponds because in 1975, you know, right after the bomb big too, like 5 years after, right? So you still have the original side. The original side is 5 to 6 meters deep. And the surface is 15 meters, perfect round. So the Khmer would use that to, you know, they keep people and just put people inside the crater. That's the story, you know, when you hear that. I never thought about that. Yeah.
就其实有一个，刚刚说当初有一个记录中心这样，然后他有在做这方面的研究，然后就是说有什么样的，就是哪里有墓园什么之类，然后他在跟其中一个学者合作的时候，他就一直问他说，哎，那可不可以给我一个 list 的什么之类，然后那个人就一直扯开话题，但最后他就被就是整个柬埔寨到处哪里都是这些墓园。 然后比如说刚刚说到说在红色高棉那时期，他们并不是很有系统在做，比如说他屠杀这些人以后，他并不是很有系统去埋葬，所以其实他们都是就可能随便的丢弃那些尸体。对，所以比如说有一些生还者就会说他可能就是很渴的时候，然后他要去拿水喝，然后就看到就是下面都是尸体这样子。
And one more thing I would like to share with you, perhaps you might not believe me. It's I didn't know too when I was making the landscape all time. People told me that because the war finished in 1979, and then 1981, 82, they survived, all the survivors. The whole nation, they had the idea that they would find gold and US dollar in the mass grave, in the grave. So like millions of people they went to search for gold. They would bring, they dig the grave and bring all the boats up and then try to find the diamonds, jewelry and money.
During the regime, we have a concept that money is evil. Yeah. So the regime just abandoned all the concept of using coin or money or whatever.
Yeah. And then but while I was making the second time, the second part of Monologue trilogy, they believe that I am searching for gold. Because I have cinema camera, the black magic, the camera, and then my friend with the whole village, they kept searching for gold. Because I am in the middle of the mass grave, big mass grave. Now they take all the bones, but you still see the shape. I just film because I position my camera in the middle of the hole, the crater, and turn like this, and then they believe that I'm searching for the gold. From the morning until evening, asking me, you found something? I'm making film. No, I don't believe you. You're searching for gold.
It feels like a high-tech detective facility.
Yeah. But they saw my sound.
Then you can find something the eyes gonna see.
The sound person, he hears something like this, and then they turn like this, and then it's really. They have no idea, they have no idea about camera film
making.
They still have no idea. So and then my friend said, now we have to go now. You cannot stay here long.
We are going to rob you
No, but
from some gold that you may find.
yeah, we cannot stay long. We don't know. We don't really know.
They will come and take your gold detector.
Good idea too.
Yeah, perhaps.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you. I'm sorry, I talk a lot.
Translator.
就是红色高棉政权在1979年结束嘛，然后在他刚刚讲一个故事说，在81年、82年的时候，会有很多人去挖掘这些，就是传说说他们就会把很多就是金银财宝啊，就是埋在地底下，因为那时候政权认为这些东西是象征资产阶级嘛，是很邪恶的，所以他们很多人就去挖这些墓，然后希望可以找到一些财宝之类的。然后他刚刚是又分享说他去就是乡下拍。就是拍摄的时候，然后因为他拿着很多那种器具，然后村民一直觉得他感觉在寻找鬼魂，因为他在最大墓园，然后拿着那种很大的那种机器，然后应该是在寻找一些鬼魂，
找金子，
找金子，
因为那些人就是那个不准用钱，所以他们就想说那些人死掉的时候身上就带着钱、珠宝、美金，所以他们就宁愿去挖那个骨头，
要找到那个，
对，然后都要把金子找到。
对，所以找到了。Okay. Now because now it's 9:30.
Oh.
So I'm very glad and very honored to invite you here.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you for your wife because I know you. 那位莎莎是
Sarah，
他中文是 Sasa， 英文是 Sarah。那我是因为辗转知道他，那很高兴可以邀请导演来这边，而且应该是很厉害的导演，其实我也搞不太清楚，很厉害的艺术家。那我们给Rattana一个掌声。